Hey YouTube! So this video is going to be about leadership. So in order to be a physician assistant, you definitely have to display leadership qualities and capabilities. I had the fortune of being able to have dinner with one of the admissions board members for UTMB the other night, and she had some really great advice. And she said that the PA field, there's two things that are really important. You have to be able to think on your feet, and you have to be able to practice autonomously. And what autonomously means is that you have to be comfortable working by yourself. The PA field in general is going more and more towards, being run by PAs. The medical field's being more and more run by PAs. Doctors are really, really busy. They have a lot going on, and so it's important that a PA feels comfortable and capable of handling things on their own accord. And of course, you always have your doctor there in order if you need to ask any questions. But she definitely hit on professionalism, thinking on your feet, and being autonomous. So, I would like to talk about a couple of leadership experiences that I have, all of which I have been able to do at Texas A&M. I think they are definitely some things that are going to stand out a lot on my application. I really am banking on these things to help me stand out, and I hope that as much hard work and dedication I've been putting into them really shows. So I guess my first experience would be through Carpool. I spent a year as the Deputy Director of Finance, and Carpool is a free, safe, non-judgmental, safe rides program in College Station in Bryan on Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. And as Deputy Director of Finance, I was in charge of all of our rental car invoices. I was in charge of creating my own projects, and so two things that I did was van versus car efficiency, seeing cost per ride. So it was like cost per van, cost per car, people per van per night, people per car per night, and then crunching all those numbers and seeing if vans or cars were more efficient. It's kind of cool. We figured out vans were exponentially more efficient if they were out before 12:30 a.m. However, if we had vans out later than that, then they did about the same as the cars, so it really didn't make a difference. So that was really cool because we were able to utilize that research that I did in order to better Carpool's operations. And then I was also able to apply for a grant or a sponsorship for Carpool. We did not receive that grant. It was for $25,000, but we did create some really important relationships and connections with the BCS Marathon. That's who it was for. They give out 2 huge charity sponsorships each year, and Carpool's going to keep on applying each and every year in hopes to, hopefully be one of the recipients eventually. So that's what I did as the Deputy Director of Finance. I also attended tons of meetings and was involved in the interviewing processes, and my nightly duties, like while we were running operations, was to be like the dispatcher essentially, or just being one of the ones in charge of making sure operations run smoothly. Now I'm the Director of Finances for Carpool. I just filed a 501c3's taxes. Not by myself. We definitely had the help of an accountant, but I did prepare all the ledgers for that, and that was way more work than I wanted it to be, especially during my undergrad. But I would not trade the experience for the world because I learned so much. And I have got Carpool's finances all kinds of organized, which is really exciting. As the director, I'm in charge of all bill pay, all deposits, donor relations, sponsor relations, thank you notes, tax exempt status, tax ID information. Every penny that Carpool spends is spent because I say so. So that's kind of cool. We do have a funds allocations request process, so each and every director that wants to, that needs funds, they have to go through me first. So that's pretty cool. So that's my work through Carpool. I am a director, so I'm fluids trained in case there's any pukers, and we take people who are drunk home on the weekends if that needed clarification. So yeah, if we have any pukers, I'm fluids trained. I run all nightly operations. I am the first contact if something goes wrong, if there's an accident or an alcohol poisoning. So it's a lot of responsibility, but I really enjoy responsibility a lot. It makes me feel really important, and through those leadership roles in Carpool, I really hope they can shine through in my application, and I think those are experiences that nobody else is going to have. So I feel like I'm really fortunate to be able to be a part of those, be a part of Carpool in general. And then this is another big one. I am also the treasurer for Future Aggie Physician Assistants. My The Future Aggie Physician Assistants is a very successful pre-PA student program that we have here at Texas A&M. We have 5 officers, and each officer typically holds a year-long term. I will be applying again in the end of my term at the end of December because I really love it, and it's really easy for me since I do all of Carpool's finances to just walk right in there and take care of Future Aggie Physician Assistants finances too. There are a lot of perks that come with that. We get to go on a field trip to a PA school each semester, and I help plan that, organize the rental cars, and food, that kind of stuff. And we also offer each of our speakers the chance to go out to dinner with us, and that is something that has been, I can't even explain. It's been invaluable. I've had dinner with an admissions board member for UTMB. I've had dinner with different PAs. I've had dinner with somebody from UNT. And like those connections and networking are so valuable. They're invaluable. And I don't know where else I would be able to get those experiences. So that is a huge one. I've also prepared a presentation for to help those at Texas A&M what they can do to up their application. So it's essentially kind of like these videos, except it's like an all-inclusive PowerPoint, and it talks about different certifications you can get, all the different medical mission trips that are offered. We had volunteering stuff on there. It was a lot like these videos, just PowerPoint form. So if any of y'all are interested, I can definitely figure out how to like upload that or make it a Google Doc and post the link so you can see that. A lot of it's Bryan College Station oriented for like the EMT certification or CPR or BLS, one of those, because a lot of those opportunities are in the Bryan College Station area. And then lastly, I accidentally got an internship with marketing and communications at Texas A&M University a couple years ago. That would have been summer 2012. So I thought I was applying to be a tour guide, but little did I know I actually ended up being an intern for marketing and communications, which was an incredible experience. Obviously, if you want to be in the medical field, especially as a PA, you have to have people skills, and I definitely feel like my communication has improved through that experience. I can address a group, I can address someone individually. I know when I can and can't answer a question. If you don't know the answer to something, you do not make it up. You need to say, I don't know the answer to that question, but I will ask and find somebody who does. Can I have your contact information? What do you need so I can get this information to you when I do know it? So that was a summer internship. I actually helped plan the Welcome to the SEC celebration in Atlanta, Georgia. That I felt like an actual intern where you bring your boss your ideas and the boss is like, I hate all of them, and so you have to go back and like redo everything, which is definitely nerve-wracking, but it was such a good experience for thinking on your feet and just being prepared or expect the unexpected. I guess that's much better way to word that. So those are my leadership experiences: Deputy Director of Finance, Director of Finance, Treasurer of Future Aggie Physician Assistants, and then summer intern through Marketing and Communications at Texas A&M University. Hope that was helpful. I'm really banking on this for my application. Obviously, I'm doing a lot, so you all don't have to do this, but let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully I will see y'all soon. Bye!